Go ahead.
Yep. So this was the first song, I guess, branching into because that's without. But for my new stuff I'm working on, it's a lot more of that alt rock type stuff. I got a bunch of drums, guitars, samples, and stuff. And there's going to be some maybe a little bit without giving too much hints, some breakdowns and some more screaming, maybe some old school metalcore rise record type chorus parts in some of my new songs. So I'm very excited. Like I gotta say, personally, I love like the stuff that I released so far last year. Like last year, I stayed grinding. I released 6 songs, 2 music videos. I was doing like a song a month for a good period. Built my Spotify numbers up, YouTube numbers up. So like I put in a grind. But the last I've been taking a little bit of a break for about the last month or two. I've been working like crazy, working on buying a new house and all that stuff. But so I've been
Right.
working on some songs slowly here and there, but it's gonna be worth the wait for the new stuff. I'm very excited for it.
I'm going to ask Sam a question. Is that style of music that he's playing, is that style of music that he's playing the genre? Now, to me, Sam, I love that kind of hip hop, screamo kind of feel. It's kind of like it's new. Is that a newer genre that's just kind of now starting or has it been out for a while? Because you would know more than I know.
Like our, it's
You
called
would know?
it's emo rap. That's what it's called. So
Okay.
yeah, all the littles kind of got it started a little bit. Like little, what is it? Fuck, little. Damn, see, I can't remember all the little names. Help me out, Chad.
Man, there's so many rappers and artists and emo rap artists that start with little.
Yeah,
There's like Little Aaron, Little Pumps tried to do stuff, Little Skies has tried to do stuff, Little Lotus. There,
yeah.
there's so
I
there's so
partied.
many.
I partied with Little Lotus in Dallas. Actually, the first time I met a guy named Caleb who's in a band called Begotten. His buddy is Little Lotus, and we actually partied in my hotel room till like 4 a.m, being stupid. But then his music career kind of took off, and he's a pretty cool dude. He does this kind of emo. I don't listen to him. I just met him and hung out with him one night. Is he kind of the same similar style of what you're doing?
He mixes up a lot, to be honest. I actually played a show with him with Somewhere to Call Home. I played one of the tour packages he was on. He was on a weird tour package. It was like I Set My Friends on Fire, Keonashi, Little Lotus. It was like a week and a half weird tour thing that I ended up playing one of the shows. But yeah, some of his new stuff, along with a guy named Little Aaron, is more of what I'm trying to, branch into my style.
Cool, man.
It's because I've always liked, like, I've always been a sucker for, like, I'll be honest, like, I'm a sucker still at 25 for those hard hitting Rise Records, Attack Attack, Aston Alexandria type chorus type stuff. Like, I love that singing ballad type, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing I wanted to do because I couldn't really do that with Somewhere to Call Home. It wasn't our style. It wasn't what we were going for. So that's kind of what I want to do now is kind of put everything together somehow, make it sound good of, what I like, you know,
So
what I'm
are you
comfortable writing and doing.
are you gonna head over and start getting face tattoos and drink some lean?
Oh God, no.
Yeah, you gotta be. That's the only way to be legit. Apparently, I don't understand. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't know. I'm halfway there. I got my nose pierced. Does that count?
Oh, yeah, that counts. That's 1/10.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, Chaddy. Like that emo rap, whatever it's called. I do like that style of music. So I know you just started this not so long ago. As you grow, man, I want to pay attention to what you're doing because I think it's a cool, neat genre. I don't know very many artists that I didn't really dive into it much. So you're kind of the first person I'm going to be paying attention to, man. So I'm excited to hear what you come out with in the future or soon.
I I appreciate it. I think we're really gonna. I've been talking with Sam for a while with stuff, music related over the years. But I'm definitely gonna send both you guys some stuff. I really think you'll like it more than what you've heard so far. It's gonna be different, better quality videos. I'm definitely gonna be putting a bunch into it. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to have you guys hear it and have everyone hear it. But yeah, there's really not too many. To be honest, there's really not too many like people trying to do that alt rock rap genre. There's only a few that are like really making it pop, which would be like, Machine Gun Kelly is doing great for what he's trying to do with it. Mod Sun is doing great for what he's trying to do with it. Little Aaron is another example that's doing great with it. So I'm just trying to still do that rap stuff, but also incorporate full band style environment, because me personally, like whenever I go to like certain rap shows and stuff I've went to that have had full bands, and it's not just press your play on the MacBook and rap over a backtrack, like I want that, especially when shows get back, I want to have that full band feel, but still being my style that I'm trying to create.
I think who does some of this a little bit would be Falling in Reverse. They take like a metalcore kind of edge to the rapping style. Would you agree with that? No, maybe not, because he does a little bit of rapping in his music also.
Yes, he does rapping, but it's not the full on thing. That's metalcore with like new metal breakdowns and stuff like that.
I don't know. He has like a straight up rap album himself.
Yeah, sure. He does, but it's not emo rap. Emo rap is very.
It all sounds the same to me, almost, man.
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, I like Falling in Reverse, but it's a different aspect. Like, yeah, he raps and stuff, but it's not necessarily what I'm.
Gotcha.
So Sam was pretty spot on with that.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm introducing a lot of new stuff to Sebastian, and I'm glad that he's actually taking it on versus going, nope, I don't fucking like that. I don't like that. I don't want to listen to it. And, nope, he's open to it. He was actually the one that said, nope, I don't listen to country, but let's have some country guests. I want to start listening to country. He's stuck. He's for the most part has always been punk, rebel punk, to rock, to like regular alt rock.
Yep.
Roughly right in there. But we've been throwing him some heavy down tempo stuff. We've been throwing him some metalcore that's probably a little bit heavier than what he's used to as far as metalcore. So Sebastian's growing as a human being and as a music listener. And so you are his second rap hip hop artist, but the first emo rap artist.
Third, but the first definitely the first emo rap artist that I've had on the podcast. And I think it's brilliant, man. And, I think it's important to grow. Even as a musician, you should listen to all different types of genres to get, you can incorporate something from everything into your music, man. When you're writing, it's music creativity. And as a podcaster, I think it's important for me to open up my world to different music also, just to get some different questions out there and self-knowledge, really.
Exactly, 100%. Like, I couldn't agree more. Like, I feel like as a musician, you're only hurting yourself if you don't not necessarily branch out, but if you don't study other genres and, try to learn more about it. Because, if you stick to just one thing, you never know what you might be good at or what you might be able to incorporate or learn from, Like, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm trying to take different styles that I listen to and try to blend it together, not where it's too overpowering, but, to make a good sound out of it that I like with styles that I like, and I'm taking stuff that I've learned from listening from, straight rap artists that I listen to that are just rap, mixing it with like, again, without giving out too much, like some of my new stuff is honestly a little bit some pop punk elements in it too. So like I'm really trying to blend in a couple things, and so far it's coming out good. I'm still on that little fence line if I really want to drop an album or just keep dropping single after single and go from there and just keep building and building. So, I got about halfway through of as far as writing and for what I would do for the album. But I don't know if I'm going to drop for the singles or the album, but it's going good, and I'm definitely incorporating a lot of those styles. I got the pop punk styles, those hard hitting Rise record chorus parts. I got a couple parts that are actually some pretty faster rap parts compared to some of the other stuff that I've released so far. So I've been practicing a lot, focusing on my downtime when I'm not fishing and, working some new skills, just trying to make the best out of it and just have fun.
Yeah, I would recommend still just releasing singles until it comes time to tour, then taking all those singles and giving it a title and putting it on a CD, because there might still actually be people that might buy CDs. I don't know.
There are.
No. There was. We just don't know when this next evolution of touring, if people are still going to buy CDs, because now they're buying albums. So, they're getting into the vinyl and everything like that. So I know it's going to be definitely less. I remember a time that you needed to have like 2,000 CDs for like a 3-week, 4-week tour. Now you can probably shave that down to about 200.
Wow. Yeah, I don't even remember what we used to print. I know we reprinted a lot of, like, my past stuff. We reprinted a lot of CDs for tour. Like we went through CDs a lot, but that's one thing I've noticed too lately is vinyls are making a huge comeback. Like I see a lot of my friends post around, and I've seen around that people are starting to buy record players again and start collecting a bunch of them more, which I think is cool. Yeah. I would love to do something like that if I get some more hype and buzz around, because I know they are pretty expensive to print, but that's something I would be all for doing. I think it's cool.
Well, one of the biggest hype buttons around the vinyl is not only the artwork that you have on your cover, but if you can create a distinct vinyl album with colors and features inside of it. Like, I'm waiting for the first ant farm. Literally, there's ants inside of it, like a little ant farm. I know someone's going to do it. I just know someone's going to do it. But just remember, folks, those ants eventually will die because they have no air. So don't be a dick.
Hey, is that a Bass Pro Shop hat you're wearing? Hey, you're probably the first and only rapper to wear a Bass Pro Shop hat on my podcast. Congratulations.
Do for my next video that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dress in the Bass Pro hat. I'm gonna get my Bass Pro jacket that I have. I'm gonna put my snow pants on, man. I'm gonna even bring a fishing pole in the video.
I would even say go to Bass Pro Shop and film it there. Film it at the big tank. You fishing at the big tank.
So what I'm going to do, this is it right here. You just answered that. The video is literally just going to be fishing. I'm just going to go out on a boat and I'm going to fish. That's the video.
That's it. It'll be a simple shot for whoever's shooting it. It'd be like, look, all you got to do is shoot me on the boat. I'm going to sing on the boat. Maybe if I can catch a fish every once in a while.
This sums you up, though. You're in a rock band. You're doing rap now. You love fishing. You support Bass Pro Shop. You're like the total package musician, man. You got it all covered.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty cool. I want to ask you. I think we're gonna go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just answering that.
Okay, I think we're gonna end the podcast. Once again, I apologize for the delayed video quality that we have. We're still testing out StreamYard and Wi-Fi, things like that. But I do want to ask you before we get off, do you have a website, and where can everyone download, stream, purchase your music at?
Yep. So everyone can go to, I'm working on rebranding a little bit. Like, I'm still keeping my Chaddy, but I'm, new image, new songs, video styles and everything. But the website, IamChaddyOfficial.com. You'll be able to get a bunch of new merch I'll be dropping in a couple months. Songs are all on there. You can also just search Chaddy. Mine is with a period after, so I do lowercase Chaddy, period. You can search that all, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music,